The weekend flew by very quickly, and finally Monday, September 4th, 2000, arrived, and with it the first school classes at Hogwarts. After breakfast in the Great Hall, all Hogwarts students went to their first school classes of the new 2000 to 2001 academic year at Hogwarts School of Magic. For the first-year Hogwarts students from Ravenclaw and Gryffindor, it was the first Transfiguration lesson, which was taught by the red-haired teacher Caroline. Attention, students, we are starting the Transfiguration lesson by turning a statue into a living raven using the Aviforce spell, Caroline announced. Each first-year student from Ravenclaw and Gryffindor performed the Aviforce spell very skillfully and received 20 points for Gryffindor and Ravenclaw. Closer to lunch, there was a defense against the dark arts lesson, which was taught by the red-haired teacher Daisy from students of Hufflepuff and Slytherin, due to which two 15-year-old blonde Slytherins Charlotte and Elizabeth almost could not restrain themselves due to romantic girlish feelings for each other, and as punishment for such a prank, they were forced to come to the special women's sanctuary of Daisy and Caroline, the former room on request, on the 8th floor of Hogwarts at 8 p.m. Lunch in the Great Hall of Hogwarts was as usual after all school classes at Hogwarts. At 8 p.m. on Monday the same day, April 9th, 2000, the two punished 15-year-old blonde Slytherins Charlotte and Elizabeth entered the special women's sanctuary on the 8th floor. We know that of all the Hogwarts houses, only Slytherin still has the darkest reputation for evil wizards and witches, even after the victory over Voldemort in the Second Wizarding War, and therefore you Charlotte and Elizabeth are punished for such a prank that you arranged for us in the lesson of defense against the dark arts, said Caroline, and because you Charlotte and Elizabeth really have romantic girlish feelings for each other, and therefore you have to atone for your guilt in this sanctuary of ours with your tender and romantic girlish kiss, added Daisy Caroline took a special magic book called Lesbian Dark Magic, and put on these two 15-year-old blonde Slytherins Charlotte and Elizabeth a special lesbian spell Lesbianium under the influence of which two 15-year-old blonde Slytherins Charlotte and Elizabeth were hypnotized and kissed romantically girlish kiss of two. Blonde 5th-year Slytherins Charlotte and Elizabeth's was tender and romantic precisely because of the Lesbianium spell. Here you see, Daisy, how our two punished Slytherins Charlotte and Elizabeth love each other precisely because of our Lesbianium spell, said Daisy after these words. The two red-haired teachers Daisy and Caroline ended the first day of school at Hogwarts with their romantic kiss in their special female sanctuary on the 8th floor of Hogwarts, which no man will enter. Since then, Daisy and Caroline have still been teachers of transfiguration and defense against the dark arts. What romantic stories of tender lesbian romance should I tell you next time? If you are interested in hearing even more such tender romantic stories of GL romance, then don't forget to subscribe to our official YouTube channel and like us.